So welcome back once again, and now I'm going to discuss with you prime numbers. You all know what prime numbers are. We all have done in classes 2, 3 and 4. Okay, a number which is divisible by 1 and itself is actually a prime number, that we all know. But how to convert this logic into a program? And as I have done it before, there are like 2 3 programs that we've already done in which we have to actually find the factors. So here the magic is that a number has to have only two factors, and when it has two factors it is a prime number. Okay, so how do we do it? Let's see now. So here we are. Okay, supposedly 5. So how many factors 5 have? 5 is divisible by 1. Divisible by 2? No. 3? No. 4? No. 5? Yes. So it has two factors and therefore it is a prime number. What about 10? It has 1, 2, 5, 10. So how many factors? 4 factors. Okay. Therefore it is not a prime number. Right? So how do we do it? So we take a number, we input 5, then we divide it, that's modulus from 1 to the number itself. Okay, the remainder is 0. So 1 is a factor, yes. Okay, 5 divided by 2, right, remainder is 1. No, it's not a factor. Then 5 divided by 3, what is the remainder? 2. Okay, so no, right. 5 divided by 4, okay, remainder is 1, so no again. 5 divided by 5, remainder is 0, and therefore yes. So how many factors it has? 2 factors. Okay, therefore it is a prime number. Okay, so we've already done some programs where we have to get the factors. Now what do we have to do? We have to get the factors and we have to see to it that the factors are only 2, which means we have to count the factors. Now let's see how do we convert this logic into a program. So let's have a look at it here. My program is already set prime number. So I'm once again going to input. So this is my input method. So I'll input a number here. And in the next method, I'm going to check, find, okay. So we need a loop, as you know, we have to loop through it. Int I is equal to 1 and I is less than what? Less than or equal to the number that we are going to input, and then I plus plus, okay. And then in the logic I showed you, if no modulus I is equal to 0, okay, which means if it is divisible, then this is my variable, count factors. Okay, variable should always be meaningful, is equal to plus 1, sorry, count factors, what's going on? Okay, I copied the wrong thing. Yes. Okay, so that's what I have to do. My for loop ends here. This is a little remark here. It helps. Okay, and after that I'm going to use an if statement. If this equals to what? 2, I told you. If the factors are 2, then plus is a prime number. Okay, is a prime number. And in else also I need, in case if it is not a prime number, else brackets are important everywhere, even if it is a single statement, is not a prime number. And this method is called, we have to call another method now, find prime. Okay, here, right. So my program is almost done. Here if you see number in which I am going to input the number which I have to check if it is prime, count factors to count the factors. Here I am inputting, this is my input method, and this is where I am going to find prime. So let's run it and then I will do a dry run with you. It takes little time. Okay. Oh, what is the error? Where is the error? Okay, crazy. So I enter, let's say 5, that's what we checked is a prime number. So I run it again and I enter 10 is not a prime number. I enter another number, let's see, 11 is a prime number, and my last test is I'll test it with, let's say 25 is not a prime number. So here I input, supposedly my input is 5, so my number is 5. Then I set the loop from 1 to the number, so 1 to 5. Okay, 1 to 5 the loop is going to work. First time the value of I is 1. What is the value of NO? 5. Is 5 divisible by 1? Yes, it is. Add 1 to factors. So from here go back again. What is the value of I now? 2. Is 5 divisible by 2? No, it is not. Go back again. What is the value of I? 3. Is 5 divisible by 3? No. Go back again. Okay. The value of I is 4. Is 5 divisible by 4? No. Go back again. Now the value of I is 5. Is 5 divisible by 5? Yes, it is. So add 1 to counters. Counter was 1 before. It becomes 2. So I end the loop. Come here. Count factors is equal to 2. Yes, it is. Then number 5 is a prime number. Okay. So that's how this program actually works. Now for you, I give you an assignment. This is input and then do it. You try out one, where you can generate prime numbers between 1 and 100. That's your assignment. See you in the next video.